Potatoes are a great item because they are very inexpensive and they make a very healthy meal, and you can really stretch your dollar by using potatoes. I like them because they're high in potassium and they're a great source of fiber. The
Okay.
one thing people do though sometimes is they don't eat the skin, and the skin is where a lot of that fiber is, so you want to make sure to try to eat the skin. The best way to do that is by cooking it the right way, baking it in the oven. You can make your own french fries. Sweet potato fries are great, kids really like them. Sweet potatoes are very high in vitamin A, just like carrots, so they're really good for you, and they're one of the healthiest potatoes you can eat. I don't peel mine, I give them a really good scrub, and then what I do is I slice them into like french fry size, put them in water, soak them in water. I know that seems a little weird, but you just want to soak them in water first, then put cornstarch on them.
Okay.
Then put some olive oil. You have to have some, or canola oil, whichever one you prefer. They're both heart-healthy oils. Then you want to bake them in the oven and keep your eye on them. I put them at about 375. And then I just keep my eye on them, and once they start to crisp up, the cornstarch is what makes them really crispy.
Okay.
The other thing that I love are these gourmet, Klondike gourmet yellow potatoes. Love these. If you don't want to put a lot of butter and sour cream and things on your potatoes, because then that brings down the nutrition content because you're eating too much fat and things that aren't as good for you. So these have a buttery flavor already. If you've never tried yellow potatoes, they're really, really good. So these are good to use like if you just want to eat them plain, boiled. You can bake them, but you can also use them as mashed potatoes or potato soup. And keep the skin on though. The other thing is squash. And a lot of people are kind of hesitant to work with a squash because they don't know how to cut it. They're not sure how to, bake it. I love spaghetti squash. It's great for people that are trying to maybe cut down a little bit on unhealthy carbs. So what I find is helpful is if you poke some holes in it and then put it in the microwave for a few minutes, then you want to cut it in half. Scoop out the seeds and that you'll see that there's like a stringy texture. Scoop that out. Then what I do is I put like a plastic wrap over the halves, and I put them back in the microwave and they steam that way. And you'll kind of notice like it'll start to get softer, and what should happen is it should just easily scrape off the sides. So that's how you know it's done.